Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Super Thoughts. I started the school year off talking to our staff about how everyone walks around with an invisible backpack. And in that invisible backpack is their hopes, their dreams, their aspirations, but also their fears, worries, anxiety, grief. And we truly never know the extent of what's in someone's backpack, what's weighing them down. And I encouraged all of us to start lifting others. You know, when I was in grade school, I attended Bancroft Elementary and it was picture day. And my father had left us, so we didn't have much. And what I was wearing was just off. I felt off. But on the playground, a teacher came up to me, complimented, and said, "Joey, that shirt is sharp." And you know, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I do know how he made me feel. He couldn't change my circumstances, but he certainly changed how I felt about myself. And so, you know, we're going through some really tough times over the last several weeks, and many would argue for the last several years. And right now we need that degree of kindness, that degree of compassion, and that degree of love. So we help lighten the load of people's backpacks. And I know some might even think, you know what, Joe, that's naive. People are entrenched in how they think. But I would argue what really takes courage is showing people that love. That's the real hard work. And I always go back to what Mother Teresa taught us. You know, there is more hunger in this world for love than there is for bread. So we can't wait for policies. We can't wait for our political leaders. I challenge us to just start living with this goal in mind, that we're lifting each other, that we're lightening the load. We're taking out those worries and grief and anxiety out of backpacks to support one another. That's a super thought for this week. Remember always, lead well, be well.